But that's another point you mentioned last week. You wanted to bring it up, which we never did, and that's that the schools in Texas in gym class.
Well, Texas state Senate or whatever government wants to pass a bill to make all students, I think it was K through 8th, have 30 minutes of physical activity of some sort during the day at school. And along with that, like a program and teaching them how to eat better. And with that, they want to put like almost labels on certain foods that have dyes and chemicals in it that says whether or not it can cause cancer or it's harmful for you. But like it's going to be on there kind of like the label that was on, or the warning that was on cigarette boxes. So,
well, California has that now, where most things that you buy from California has a warning: this may cause cancer. It's a lot of the products that are out there. You know what I mean?
So the argument is that people will make better choices, and then other people are like, "Don't waste your time." People already know what's bad, and they eat it.
Yeah, when I think back to like our calisthenics when we were young, I mean, we did push-ups, we did sit-ups, we climbed those ropes in the gym to the top. Yeah. You were a stud.
I mean, I did too. I wasn't a stud. I can definitely tell you that.
But you were a stud.
Yeah.
If they were timing you, you know, the gym teacher would be there with a stopwatch, and you get on that rope, and you go pop, 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 you tap that beam, and you come flying right back down. Like, there was a lot of more.
I never made it to the top.
Well, there's a lot more of that.
To the top.
You know, I mean, we did jump ropes, we did sit-ups, we did push-ups. There was a lot of calisthenics that were going on.
I wonder, is it like that still in gym?
I don't know. When I was in school, I graduated in 2014. So in high school, in high school I did not have to do PE because I was in marching band.
Okay.
And a lot of people say marching band's not, but we were out there for hours practicing in the sun. I played the tenors, and there was the drums that you wear in your chest.
No, that's exercise, definitely, for sure.
So I didn't have to play, but I know that in my high school they didn't do like you have to do this yet. You at the beginning of the year, how many push-ups can you do? How many sit-ups can you do? How many pull-ups can you do? How many jump ropes can you do in 60 seconds? How long does it take you to run a mile? Then you did your regular PE, and as long as you beat your
personal best
at the beginning of the year,
I think I vaguely remember
you might have had to do it
being that way
the half year mark. As long as you were able to, you were showing progress, you were doing it. And for me, I remember in middle school we had to do the rope. I could not do the rope, so if you couldn't get up the rope, that was your starting point.
And so as long as you got up,
you were better. You know, you're doing one pull up. Well, as long as you get two.
So if you're a good sandbagger, you just go really light in the beginning.
You're smart.
That's what I did. No, no, but yeah, you could.
But my daughter, who just graduated from high school a year ago, she did not take one gym class the whole time.
But did she do any other elective that would have given her the credit?
You had a chance to do exercise on your own and then just fill it in. But you only had to do it for one semester.
Really?
It wasn't once a year. It was just one PE for the whole time that you were in. Because I told her, do it your freshman year because she doesn't like doing all that.
Wait, the entire high school you only had to do it one time?
One time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, have we gotten that far off? She only had to take it one time. You had to take it one time in high school, and it was for a half of a year, I think. And I told her.
I thought you would do a quarter a year. You know what I mean? That's why if you would have asked me before we had this conversation, what is the PE requirements in high school right now, I'd be like, I don't know. You know, a quarter of the year you're in a PE class and that's it. You know what I mean? But the fact that
we've gone a long ways from like maybe,
but what
40s, 50s and stuff like that all the way to
you
now.
watch those videos of those guys in high school from 1940s.
I think John F. Kennedy was the big one where he had a lot of like major calisthenics workauts, like
bringing it back into the schools.
Yeah. But those guys were doing monkey bars like it was nothing. They were all, they were all slim. They all could do everything they were going through those courses like it was nothing. And it may be the food, it may be genetic, it could be a million different things.
Where it goes to, like, I guess what they're trying to say is if they start young, plus putting warning labels on food and maybe steer people away from the chemicals and the processed food that will get healthier. So I started looking it up, and in trying to think what year it was. I think it was like 40 years ago. There was no state that had the obesity rate in the United States was around 15%.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today it's over 40. So like we have gotten so much worse in just 40 years.
But before that, 80 years ago, what was the obesity rate?
And it's pretty much, it went up 3 times in children too. Obesity rate.
Yeah. Which is just, it's sad. It's terrible. We definitely need to try to do something.
But then again, like I looked up, they measure it by BMI. So I'm 5'10", I weigh 195. I'm overweight.
But
if I weighed 209, I'm obese and above.
Jeez.
Yeah. So my like normal weight, I looked it up, it was like between 150 and like 172. And I really couldn't imagine myself being 150 or 155.
But you have different body builds. You have people that are, like, even if you're not
broader
tall,
shoulders, bigger. Like I feel like we have smaller frames.
But even if you're the same height, you're just a sleeker human being. You know what I mean? It's not even just the fact. So maybe they need to change the way it's addressed in that manner, because it is pretty sad that in 40 years alone, I mean, before, it's not like 100 years ago it was at 40%, they got it down to 15, and then it came back. No, it's been at least lower than 15%.
I feel like we've just progressively gotten worse.
Yeah.
Especially in the past 30 years.
I think a lot of it just comes down to the convenient foods that were made today that weren't available back then. So you literally made more food that was handmade, it was natural, more natural. You go back 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
There wasn't
less processed.
There wasn't a lot of these convenient foods that you could just go and grab.
And we ate a home cooked meal almost
all the time.
Every night.
And from the garden.
Yeah.
We had a garden.
But today, how often are you actually cooking your dinner?
Well, I'm not. Not saying this because I'm saying, we stick to a very tight budget. So my wife and I know that going out to eat is very expensive.
But even picking up food, like I feel like
at the grocery store
or fast food. I feel like a lot of families have transitioned from, because we're all busy.
Yeah. It's hard not to. Yeah. It's almost so much easier.
I eat once a week.
You eat once a week?
Once a week. Yeah. Every Tuesday.
So you eat out once a week?
No, I eat once a week. Tomorrow's my day I can eat.
How are you alive?
I'm kidding.
You thrive off bourbon and cigars for the rest of the week, and then you eat one time.
I treat myself.
Is
to
it a big meal? Like the
myself
Rockets is a big stack of pancakes.
It's a side of beef.
But I did look it up once. They said as long as you drink enough water, you could actually go 2 to 3 months without food.
What?
No, thank you.
Depending upon how much fat you have on your body.
No, thank you.